Happy Saturday. This is Jennifer. Thank you all for joining this session. Today we'll be covering Manus AI. Manus has been in the news, so I wanted to do a quick session just to go through what is Manus, how to use it. So a little bit about me. For anyone who's watching this and doesn't know me, I am Jennifer. I am a certified AI consultant, and I teach users how to leverage AI in everyday life, in their businesses, at work, and just to transform how they do work. If it's you're looking to make more income, if you're looking to buy back time by using AI and some automation, I'm here to help with that. So today, as I said, we're covering Manus AI. So on the agenda today, we're going to talk about what Manus AI is and why it's different from every other AI tool you've tried. And believe me, I've tried a couple of tools and I'm really loving Manus and the capability it has. I'm going to go through how it works. I'll do a short navigation and walkthrough, and I'll also show you how to prompt Manus. And you'll be able to leave today's session with an actionable tool. It could be a resume, it could be building a website, creating your social media content. So let's dive in. So let's be honest. You're not short on ambition. You're short on time and a system. And today I'm going to show you how Manus is going to give you not only a system, but give you back time. So who is this session for? So this session is for any nurses who are drowning in documentation, research, and administrative work with no time for what really matters. Any entrepreneurs here who are building a business or a side hustle and need to do the work of five or more people. Anyone who's a course creator. So if you create content, you sell courses, you sell them, Manus is going to blow your mind. Like it is so powerful in what it can do. So super excited to share that with you. This session is also for anyone who's a content creator. We all know how long it takes to create content. It could take hours just sitting and planning, but now that I've discovered Manus, it's saving me hours and hours. Really a powerful tool. This is also for anyone who's in a career transition. So anyone in my RN to IT program who's watching this, Manus is going to be the tool you want to learn to use and embrace. It will teach you so many things, and we'll dive into that. This is also for any developers, designers. So anyone who is looking to build any products from website to ads for their products, this is the session for you. So we'll dive into what is Manus. So Manus AI is not like a typical AI agent, so not like a ChatGPT or a Claude. So what Manus is, it's an autonomous agent. So in 2025, Meta purchased Manus for I think like $2 billion. So think about that. Meta that owns Facebook and Instagram just purchased this agent that was launched in March of 2025 for $2 billion. So it's a really powerful tool. So unlike any other agents or chatbots that you have to be in the loop. So you ask it a question, it asks you follow-up question, you have to copy and paste. So it requires you to still put in some time. So how Manus is different is it's an agent. So you ask it a question. So you set your goal. You have to, of course, use proper prompting like any other tool. So you'll set a goal. Yeah, you'll tell it what you want to do, what is your goal? Like, what do you want the AI to give you? So after that, it will help you, you'll set it a goal. It will start to execute by itself. So you'll give it a simple prompt like, I am a instructional course designer, launching a nursing course for beginner nurses in the next 30 days. Help me to create the course. So you just give it a goal, really prompt it like you would any other tool like ChatGPT or Claude. So proper prompting is important, and then give it a plan. So what is your plan? What is your end goal? And it will just execute. It will execute so seamlessly. So if you're a content creator and your target audience is, let's say, like nurses, you're trying to create content for nurses to teach them how to, I don't know, document. Documentation is always a big deal. So if teaching nurses how proper documentation, you can create a whole course. So if your course, oh my God, I said content creator. So if you're a content creator, that's what you would do. So that would be an option for you. If you sell products, so if you have an online Etsy store where you sell products, come into Manus. It will create flawless products for you, marketing products. Will create your social media content for you as well. So it executes automatically and will deliver a finished product. So in this essence, you are the director, not the executor. So unlike other products where you're kind of doing the work, it's asking you questions, you have to follow through. This is an AI that does the work, you get the results. So imagine you're a business owner and how much time that would save. So again, I'm going to walk you through how Manus works. It's a five-step loop. So step one again would be set a goal. So give Manus a clear objective. In plain English, no code, no technical setup. Just tell Manus, I want to build X. Step two, Manus automatically breaks the goal into structured multi-step actions. So it will tell you exactly what it's doing. So if you ask it to create your content, you'll see it. And I'll show you. I'm going to share my screen. So it's going to walk you through step by step. It's going to tell you it's going to say, user asked me to do X. Now I'm doing Y. And this is what I'm doing. So it walks you step by step, and you can actually see the actions it's taking. So it's really important to pay attention to this information because as you're using AI tools, you need to know what the AI is doing. You need to make sure that it understands your instructions so that the output it gives you is exactly what you're looking for. So it's important to read that. Number three, what Manus does, it executes. So it browses the web, it runs scripts, it calls API, it fills forms. So no supervision. You don't have to put a link to a website. You don't have to ask it to do, like, as long as you've given it clear directions and a good prompt, it will seamlessly automatically just run the prompt for you. So number four, what Manus does, if it adapts. If something fails, if something fails to changes, it adjusts the strategy and keeps going. So by the time you're done, Manus is going to give you a finished deliverable product. It could be a report, a website, slides. It just hands you the data. So Manus controls every step of the loop. So Manus is also available to on your computer. So you can add it as an extension and it will seamlessly run in real time and intervene. I think when you use ChatGPT agent, you have to actually go in and activate the agent. For Manus, you can actually add it as a browser extension and it will run on its own, intervene. So it'll give you full transparency too. So as it's taking control, it's letting you know exactly step by step what it's doing. So that's one really powerful thing about using Manus. So what can you actually do with it? So I've shared with you what Manus does. So now let me share with you what you can do with it. Here are 9 things you can do with Manus starting today. So as I said in the beginning of this session, you're going to leave with an asset. It could be a website, a course, an income stream, something. So depending on what reason you joined the call today, you will leave with an actionable tool that you can execute right away. So what Manus can help you do is build a website, not with code, not with several instructions, but truly work and build a fully functional website. If you want to build a course, Manus can create your curriculum, slides, your material. You can also integrate an API so you can use your own voice if you want to use your own voice. If not, you can share what tone you wanted to use and it will build everything for you. And also automate daily tasks. So Manus can run and read all your emails, respond to your emails. We're not talking about any fancy automation like N8N. This is just with a prompt. Manus can run this daily tasks for you. Manus can also help with your content creation, not just a calendar, but full automation. It will create your posts for both emails, blogs, social media, full content calendar. It will create content. If you give it the right prompts again, it will create the videos with voiceovers and the captions. Like as long as you fed it the right prompts, it will do your entire 30-day content. And if you have the right extensions, the right APIs, it can also post the content for you. So this is how powerful Manus is. Again, if you're a nurse searching for a job, it will help you not only search for the job, it will tailor your resume, it will prepare you for interviews, all in one prompt. Again, if you're in research, it will help you with your research. It will build reports. It will create dashboards. If you're building patient tools, it will help you build evidence-based tools for staff education, all like course curriculum. Like I will share that in a little bit after this. I'll go into Manus and share how powerful this tool is. It can also help you build an app. So imagine that using Manus to build an app, putting it in the app store and start selling it and making revenue right away. You can also use Manus to help you find additional income streams. So creating digital products, writing books, whatever it is, like really use it to brainstorm, tell it how much revenue you have, you want to make, what you want to accomplish, and it's going to be your co-pilot and automate everything for you and build for you the assets that you need. So I'm going to go into Manus next and show you. I'll walk you through. So I'm going to share all these slides, and these slides actually go through when we go into Manus, you'll see the left pane, the center. I'll explain what everything is, but I want you to watch that. I'll also give you some prompts. So I'm going to start with actually, I want to do the course creation because I think, oops, escape this. And I will copy this prompt. So everyone who gets the replay will get all these prompts. Let's take the one for building a course. Copy that. And then we will go into Manus. This Manus, yeah. No, I thought I had Manus open. Just give me 1 minute. So you can see I was using it to build my slides. So I want to start from the beginning. So we're going to go actually. Oh, by the way, Manus was giving 50K points. So anyone watching this, Manus uses a lot of credits. So, and I think just because of how powerful it is, it does use quite a bit of credits. So we'll go to Manus, we'll go to Manus AI. It will launch this. Oh, when you're in Manus, as I said, on your left, you will see this little pane here. You can close it. Similar to ChatGPT, you can close it. You can start a new task. You can use specific agents. So if you want to go into agent mode, so you want to deploy your own agent, that's what this is. You click agent. You can also connect it to Telegram. So I have it connected to my Telegram. And because Meta just bought Manus, so it's soon going to be integrated with your WhatsApp and with your Messenger. So I think my Telegram's open here. So this is my Manus connected to my Telegram. So what I did is I asked it to give me a daily report every day on, I work in healthcare AI, so it'll give me a daily briefing. So this is one of the briefings it created. So it's like an agent. Tell it what you want it to do. It will start doing it for you. Tell it how frequently you want to be getting whatever it is that it's giving you. So this is the Manus brief. So it gave me my brief for today. It told me what's happening in the news. You can also prompt that agent to even create what's it called? Your content. So you can say create the brief and then create the LinkedIn post. And so it's really powerful, all using Telegram. So imagine when the integration to WhatsApp comes, imagine Messenger, which Messenger is tied to your Facebook. So if you're a business owner, the power that will have, you'll be able to use these agents to reach all your clients, do your advertising, targeted marketing. So as I said, it's super powerful, and that's coming. So for today's session, I'm just going to do a new task. So what I'm going to do is, as I said, we're going to do a course creation. So based on the prompt I gave you, you'll paste in here. So you'll tell Manus what you want to do. So you want to create an online course for what topics? So I'll do Manus for nurses. How to use Manus. Okay. Let me think of a course that I'd like to create. How to use AI to make revenue as a nurse. Oh, I put res. Oh, I'm gonna say leveraging because I wanted to give me like a real. So I want to create an online course about how to use AI to make revenue leveraging clinical skills as a nurse. Put as a actually be really specific. I would say as an ICU nurse. So as the more specific you are with what you want, the better it is. So you can even say, I want to teach nursing 101. And you've said, as you saw, I said, I want to post this in Udemy. I want to post it in Coursera. I want to post it in school. So the more specific you are, because it's going to create all the modules, we'll create it in the format that whatever platform you're about to use receives the content. So if Coursera needs it in a certain dimension, certain layout, it will do that for you. So if you have a brand color, you can upload it here. So the more you give, better. The other thing I just want to be transparent is Manus takes a while. Like, so it's asking authorize. Again, I'd said in the beginning, read what it's doing. You want to make sure that the AI understands what it is that you're asking for. So it's reading, it's doing research. So it's researching Udemy courses. What do they look like? So it's asking me to authorize a new tab in my browser to continue, right? So I'm going to authorize it, right? So it's going to open a separate tab and continue working. And that's because I've connected my Manus to my desktop. Okay. So it's, as you're seeing, it's just continuing to work in the background. So I can go away and come back in 5, 10 minutes. I'll have a fully launched course that I'll be able to right away, as you can see, it's building, it's now on Udemy. It's looking up how do courses look on Udemy, right? You want to see it's in there. It's like, who are my competitors? What kind of courses are they selling? How are they making money, right? I never asked it to do any of that. If you remember, my prompt was create a course. The AI agent is smart enough to know I want to make revenue. I already said I want to make money. So it knows who are my competitors? What are they doing to make money so that I can make money? This is how powerful Manus is. As you can see, it's continuing to look. It's gone live, it's on Udemy. It's going to continue to research. That's why it takes up a lot of time. It takes up a lot of credits, but the output it gives you, you'll be able to launch your course right away. It will tell you exactly how much to charge for your course, like every single detail. So imagine if you're a business owner, if you're creating content, if you're trying to do a competitive analysis, you want to figure out what are your competitors doing to make revenue. Manus can do that for you. So as it's doing that, just in the interest of time, as I said, could take up to 5 to 10 minutes because it really does a deep dive. I'll just open up Manus again and just give it an easier prompt. So I'll go back to my slide deck and just run a simple, let's do this, content creator. So a lot of people are content creators, or you have a business and you want to start leveraging AI. So we'll go back to Manus and we'll create a new task. I'll paste this prompt here. I'm just going to say for 7 days, actually for one day. But you can do 30 days worth of content. So just in the interest of time, I'm just going to do one day. My niche is, let's see, healthcare. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I do healthcare. I'm just gonna do training. And what do you want? Do you want a carousel? Do you want text? Do you want a post? I'm just gonna say a post. And one CTA, I'll put immediately. So we'll see what it does. I try to make it shorter prompt so that it can create for me something quick. Because as I said, Manus, it uses a lot of credits, but it will research. So you see, it tells you exactly what it's doing. It's researching the best practice for nursing education content. What is doing well right now? It's not just giving you an output. It's not asking you a continuous loop of questions to give you what it wants. It's actually doing research. It's asking what time works best to post. So it's saying between 10 and 11, weekdays, what days of the week. So as you're reading that, it's telling you exactly what it's doing. And the reason I say read what it's doing, because if it's not doing, if it's not following instructions, or it's gonna give you an output you don't want, you want to stop it before it for you this 100-page university level curriculum and it's all wrong. So you've wasted all those credits for something you don't need. So keep reading what it's creating, pay attention, because that's how you'll know what it's doing. So you can anticipate what kind of output it's going to give you. So you can see, and as I said, it does take a little while, but what it gives you would be a complete deliverable, right? So why did it do? Oh, I didn't ask it to post. Then, so it's gonna see what it's saying here. Platform, LinkedIn, Instagram. AI is changing how nurses learn. It gives you the hook, the content format, the best time to post, the CTAs to use, right? It will tell you, it'll also give you the LinkedIn version of it. Again, it will give you an article, it will give you a reel, so it gives you everything, the hashtags to use, it'll give you a summary table. Then the next question it asks, do you want to create a website? I'm like, a nursing content calendar and turn it into a live scheduling dashboard for your team. So imagine if you have a VA that's helping you, or you have someone that is helping you with content creation, you're just going to create a website, right? Hand it to them, it'll have all the copy for them, right? Yep. So we'll watch it do that. We'll go back to my other chat here. Oh, it's still analyzing, so it's going to take a bit of time because I've asked it, told it I want to make revenue. So what is it doing? It's analyzing competitors, courses for pricing, student count, and reviewing the themes. So you're not out here building a course that nobody will buy, that nobody's signing up. It's actually doing a deep research, right? And it's telling you what the final deliverable will be. We'll deliver a final competitive analysis and a course outline for the user, right? So you're not spending hours and hours trying to build something that no one will buy it, or even not knowing what your competitor is doing. The AI is doing that for you. Let's come back here. See, it's building my website. And again, the only thing with Manus is it takes a while to do stuff, but I'll share a couple of websites I've built with Manus. So this is one of the courses in my RN2IT Accelerator program, it created for them a workshop, an interactive workshop. So the students could actually go in, they follow the instruction, they do an analysis, it gives them all the prompts, right? It links to websites, it links to resources. So Manus did that, and it's one of my modules. It keeps track for you. So it's a really powerful tool. So just wanted to make sure I shared that. The other thing I used Manus with the other day was I had a storyboard. I think it's gonna open. Oh. So I wanted to create my brand colors, right? So this is my brand colors. You create my brand board, what my colors, my hierarchy, my spacing. So if I'm gonna hire a company to create all my brand assets, all I have to do is publish this and send it to them. It tells them exactly what my colors, tones are, what directions, what moods, all that with just one prompt. So as I said, there's so much you can do with Manus, and there's different levels of Manus. Max uses the most credits, and Light. I tend to use Light if it's just simple searches, but if you wanted to a higher output, there's different models out there. What else? Let's see. Create a flyer. Like it's like such a powerful tool. So I'm hosting an event this. I have a coach coming to my program in the RN2IT Academy. Just came in here, asked it to create for me the flyer. I added her picture, her contact information. It lets you edit. So if I don't like the color, you can actually even remove the words. So it's just really there's so much you can do with it. See what it's still building. Oh, where are you, man? Oh, this one is a good one I made with Manus as well. So I wanted to create if you want to create a YouTube channel, actually, I did that last night. I used Manus I did the storyboard. So I just added the pictures. I asked it, you see, it even asked, do you want to create a YouTube short, right? Would you like it to be 60 seconds? All I started with was a picture. I started with a picture. It created the video. It created, I don't know if I can play it. It was a storyboard. So it started with all these pictures together. It took them and split them up to each picture became its own individual scene, right? I didn't even give it a script. It created I don't know why I can't see it. I'll go to my library. So everything you create with Manus will be in the library. So you can go in there, do all and videos. So this is the video it created for me yesterday with just those photos. It created
You became a
one minute
nurse to
video.
change lives, but somewhere along the way,
I can add closed captioning.
started changing you. The charting.
Like it will ask you, do you now want to make it a short? Do you want to make it? It's unbelievable how much you can do with Manus. So let's see what else. If it's done with my content calendar, yep, it's still building it. As I said, and you can see what it's doing, all the coding, but let's see what it's done. And it uses Nano Banana to create. And I think the course creation will take the longest because I didn't realize it was really gonna go that deep. Oh, this was one of the slides it made. It creates slides for you. It can create for you the voiceover, the script. Like it's unbelievable how much you can get done with just this one tool. Okay, so I'll stop sharing. Any questions? Okay. So just a couple more things I want to share before we end the call. Go back to my slide deck. Thank you everyone for joining the call and have a good evening.